The kids at Fit Camp have a lot of fun, but that's not the only reason they go there. OKDHS social service specialist Johnny Faye Morse and occupational therapist Suzanne Marler founded Fit Camp to serve the disabled children in their community. Funded entirely on donations and fueled by dedication and enthusiasm, Fit Camp allows children receiving supplemental security income to maintain the progress they've made during the school year while making lasting friendships and growing into the people they want to be.
I got motivated because I could see the kids, you could see it in their faces. And then we got Suzanne and I started brainstorming and we decided we'd have a camp. And now this is like the 9th or 10th camp and it's built up.
Just has kind of grown from there. We've gotten a grant here or two. Most of it has been just fundraising, just going out and talking to businesses and asking them to step up. And we've had some awesome donors, and I've always been surprised every year when the money's there.
I have parents who are now advocates, and they have built their confidence up, and they will go help a new parent. And that just really touches my heart, because those were the parents that were hopeless, 3 or 4 years ago, and now they can feed off of helping another family. And that's what it's all about. That's what keeps me going. That's what motivates me.
We want for them, whether it's here at camp or it's at school, that they are going to grow up. And we want them to be confident, secure individuals and be really willing to take on a challenge. And whether that's mentoring the smaller children, but we want them to know that they have to be responsible. That doesn't stop. Whatever their job is, that doesn't stop. We will be responsible. We're not going to say, oh, I have a disability, I can't do this, I can't do that. That's not acceptable.
You ready to go dance? She loves Fit Camp. She wakes up every morning and says, I can't wait to see my friends. But when she gets here, she's a totally different girl. She is very independent, and she's gone from the moment we get in the door.
We know what the child's potential is, and so we continually encourage it. And the older kids encourage the younger kids. The older kids will tell the younger ones, I couldn't do it either, but they made me, and now I can. And to see the children succeed in something that they didn't think they could ever do is so rewarding. Some of these children, even this morning, didn't think they could shoot the basket. They didn't have enough strength. We got them a little lighter ball. We made some adaptive changes. But for them to successfully shoot the ball for the first time, oh wow, they sit 2 or 3 inches higher in the chair. It was just wonderful. And then they get to go home and share that with their parents or their caregiver.
I think that with the disabilities that they have, it just says that, you're not limited. And I get really choked up when I talk about that, so yeah, she's gonna cry. See, I cry all the time about it, but I think it just shows that just because you have a disability, it doesn't mean that you can't go to camp because that there's something wrong, you have issues or whatever. The adults just really treat them just like any other child.
Well, like 7th grade when I first started coming to now, I've grown out of my shell a lot. I'm not shy anymore. I talk to everybody.
These kids are going to have to function, whether it's in this community or another community. We never want to believe that just because our kids have special needs, that they're going to, lock themselves up in a house somewhere and not be a part of the community. They're as valuable in this community as any other child, and we want them to embrace that.
I just tell them they can keep an open mind about things. Don't let stuff fall out that when it's just right there. Just go out and snatch what you can.
And I've seen them come so far. Something they weren't able to do at the first camp, they can do at this camp. Their verbal skills, their social skills, everything. I've seen these kids come so far.
As long as they feel better, the family unit will feel a little bit better, and we will have less stress in the house. And when you see the whole family unit growing, that's the motivation that keeps you going.